Let's start with guard. Who are you going to be going with, Nick?
I'm going to go with Steph Curry tonight in the game against Brooklyn. I know he's the most expensive player there, but this is where I think you have to pay up tonight. I know there are some options at forward as well. And I know we got two teams that are very efficient on both ends of the floor. Look, I like James Harden in this game too for maybe a different reason that we'll talk about a little bit later. But when I look at Curry, he's getting obviously a ton of three-pointers up. We know that he's not shy about facing them up. But just the biggest difference with him and Harden and George too. I mean, you have with Harden, he's taken 66 more three-pointers than Harden this season, and he's done 60 more times than Paul George. And those are going to add up over time when you look at their fantasy point output averages on the season. You can see that it's made a big difference. And I know Curry averages, a little less rebounds and assists per game than Harden, but Harden also gets a lot of turnovers too. So I think Curry is going to be the best bang for your buck tonight. Where you have quite a few expensive players, you're going to have to go with one of them.
Kenny, which guard is the best bang for your buck?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Reggie Jackson at $6,100. This is his lowest price in 6 games, and this is a guy that you know is going to shoot the basketball. Nick just liked to talk about Steph Curry doesn't shy away from threes. How about Reggie Jackson not taking fewer than 16 shots in his last 8 games? He's played 34 or more in 6 of his last 8, so the minutes should be there. The Spurs, probably the worst defense on the slate. These are a bunch of great defenses playing tonight, a lot of low totals. But I think that Reggie Jackson ultimately in a pace-up game, both of these teams top 7 in pace. I think the minutes should be there, the shots should be there, probably the best defense to target. I think all the boxes are checked here. And I'm going to fire up Reggie Jackson. I'm going to take the discount at $6,100.
All right, Garion, who are you going to fire up at guard?
Yeah, I'm actually going to split the difference between those two guys. And I think something Kenny said towards the end there is really important. These are low total games. These are good defenses. I think we're probably looking at a lot more floor performances than ceiling performances. So I'm going to hunt floor. And I think one of the best floor players in the entire NBA is Donovan Mitchell. He is $8,600 tonight. Across his last 8 games, he's averaging 47 DraftKings points per contest. He's got a usage rate above 35%. Within that span of time, and $8,600 is the lowest price tag we have gotten Donovan Mitchell at so far this season. So if you're going to get a couple $100 discount, again, I don't think he's someone who can match Steph Curry's ceiling, but I think he really does have one of the safest floors. So I'll go with Donovan Mitchell against the 76ers.